Hi, I'm Linda. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina in the United States. My son Coleman goes to Northumbria University studying computer science, specializing in games design. I think one of the first concerns that was really challenging for us was understanding the difference between the UK and the US admissions processes. Not just what information was needed and when, but the actual timing of the entire admissions process. When applications are due, when you get pre-approvals, and when everything goes through and then you find out that you're finally accepted. We worked with a recruiter from Northumbria, though, who was really helpful, managed to get us all sorts of information, and took his time and was very patient with both Coleman and myself as we were asking questions and to make sure that we really understood what we were getting into. He has family in the UK. His cousin lives in London, having gone to graduate school in London several years ago, which made it easier for Coleman to understand that going to school overseas is not only doable, it's really not that hard. And was really fascinated by the idea of being able to go live in the UK, opportunities to travel and see history and be able to enjoy a place that we had gone and spent a lot of time in on vacation, but be able to stay longer was just wonderful for him. Coleman originally found Northumbria on the US site Raise.me, which is a site where students can go to get micro-scholarships to universities and colleges around the US. And we were fascinated to find out that Northumbria was listed on it since it's a UK school. And then once we figured out that it was in that same federal listing of schools, he said to me, "Hey Mom, you can use your 529 and I can go to school in the UK." And I'm like, okay, great. So he did a lot of research into the program, the computer science program, and every step of the way, everything he found out about the program and the school and Newcastle and where he would be and how he would get there and what he would do, he was just fascinated. So I said, great, apply and let's see what happens. I think overall the support staff at Northumbria is really good. Ask for Help has been a huge help for him. When he's had questions in the first year regarding finances and things like that he needed answers to, the finance department took time to answer questions. And once he can find the right person to talk to or the right office to talk to, 9 times out of 10 the problem gets solved pretty simply. Sometimes it can be challenging to find the right person, and he has learned that when he can't find the right person on his own, he goes to ask for help and says, who am I supposed to talk to? Luckily, that has worked. My advice to parents whose kids want to go to Northumbria, let them. But the gotchas to watch out for, the application process. In the US, you have to give your decision by May 1st, and you frequently don't hear from the UK that you've been accepted before the end of May or into June. So be ready to accept a school and pay a small deposit, and if Northumbria comes back and says, yes, you're in, you might lose $300. But it's kind of worth it. Secondarily, if you're paying your bills, pay the tuition and the room and board with a credit card in pounds. Use one that has no foreign transaction fee, and pay it in pounds because that's financially better. And then you can use your cashback or your frequent flyers to pay for your tickets to go visit your kids. I was really lucky. I got to see Coleman quite a bit in both his first and second year. Newcastle's a fun town. It's easy to get in and out of, and there's a lot to do there. Shops, there's restaurants, there's a social scene. There's just so much to be able to do and see.